Hello and welcome to XCOM 2 War of the Chosen, the overmodded edition. We are here in the final part of the final mission dealing with the final big bad guys. And we brought the A-Team and we decided to step in ourselves, obviously. Looking real nice in this suit right here. But anyway, we took a second to reload all of our stuff and I went ahead and moved Whisper forward to see what's ahead of here. And I think what we're going to do, and I was kind of musing to myself on this one, is what we're going to do is we're going to have to keep all of our other troopers safe because we gave them all 9 shields and several of them have Solace. I think she does. Let me just double check on her real quick. She has Fortress. Oh boy. Apparently I misread her having Solace, so she is going to have to work in tandem with Sadir over here because he actually does have Solace, so he's going to have to try and keep her safe. And the important thing we have to note here is that we don't keep her next to him. He will eventually, he being this avatar right here, will do that big map-wide mind control that we saw them do on that first program mission where they had the early avatar deployment, and that was a nightmare. We have to keep her close by to him just in case
I'm at your service.
he decides to do that, like he gets really active. I don't think he's going to, but just in case, we're going to pull them together. We're going to pull Defiant over to the side here. You know what, we're going to play super safe and put her like right here.
Orders confirmed.
And we'll move in probably next turn once we get everyone in a proper position for that. I suppose I could keep her close to the commander's avatar, but that's going to be really hard to do given that he is going to be assault teleporting all over the place. We're going to go Overwatch because why not? Diamond we're going to move forward because why not? We also took a minute before at the beginning of this mission to reload stuff from the end of the last mission, get our cooldowns down because I don't really feel a lot of cheesiness in doing what we can to get every advantage possible out of fighting these avatars because even someone like Calvin with his enormous HP totals and all that, if they have the same Soulfire that we have doing 28, 30 damage to the targets, any one of our people would be downed instantly. And the one who has like the super sustaining sphere is our Lady the Burninator, who is having the best of times. What's her focus down? Huh, well, that sucks. Joy. Okay, moving on. I think we're just going to pull her forward a little bit more. We'll put her over here on this side.
I see the path.
I don't know who's going to go what, where, with how. Just in case, we're going to put those down. And we're going to get Calvin as far forward as we can. Put him next to Sadir. I don't think he's in any danger of being found out. I really don't. Just in case. And then, of course, there's the Bandit, who I'm going to put way back here. To give him the best possible sight lines. Figure that out. Is their willpower different too? I can't tell. We're not going to Overwatch though. Just in case they decide to move, we're not going to Overwatch it. And that's going to be Q staying here. That's fine. We're just positioning right now.
Holding.
And after this next turn, we're going to move in on the Avatar. Angelus Ethereal.
Bring you back to them, Commander.
And how are we going to do it? We're going to open up by getting its health low enough to probably one shot with our Commander Soulfire. We just have to get this angle perfect on him to hit every single one of them. We're probably going to try and mind control the Archon Prime. That angle looks right here, right? I think that's the dark red of being targeted. But then we're going to move on to them and maybe mind control the Archon Prime if we can get away with it. It's definitely the play we're going to go for. Because having a Prime on our side, I mean, it'll be hurt and all that other fun stuff, but it'll probably be better to have it than miss a really important shot. Ew, hold on. Looks like we can still hit it and not activate the Prime until he gets this roller reaction and still hit the Avatar, which is really all we're after. Let's do that. Through the wall, Shred Storm Cannon. Shell Shot Protocol doing big damage even to the Avatar. 10's enough for our Soul Strike to get him down. Alright, he can't see us start our turn. So I think it's possible to teleport somewhere like over here. And I think you'll have target preview on them. That's kind of deadly. Try it out.
We didn't come here to talk.
We can always move again. Let's go.
Resistance is admirable, but tired.
Hey, buddy.
Time to accept the path laid out before you, Commander.
Return to us. You once
Where they had a fairy.
against this world.
And he's already taken damage this turn, so that complicates things, you know, just a touch. But why? Is this just a roll reaction? I think the Battle Lord triggering mid-turn on stuff is going to be a bit of an issue, but who knows. We can permanently dominate this Prime with him, but I think what we're going to do is go ahead and Soul Fire this Avatar, get him down into his Soulless form. Solace or whatever. Not Solace. There we go, Sustaining. Okay, that's bad. That is obviously very bad, but I think that's going to be something we can work with. Now, we have Domination on our big man over here. And again, we're going to have to keep Whisper in right next to him. Or does Burninator have Solace? I don't think she does. I think we gave her the Superior Sustain specifically so she would be Mind Shielded because she does not have Solace. So they have to move together because he probably will get up and immediately try to mind control the board, which sucks, but Q has already done his thing. We're saving his overdrive until the next turn because we want to save that overdrive for him, him being the next Avatar that shows up. Permanent mind control of the Archon Prime. Really good idea to do because the Primes, I don't know if they're going to get reactions to the enemies they try and do stuff, but we're going to have people showing up across.
I'm here now.
Mind control resistant? I thought I was 100% shot. Are Primes immune? It's Solace because it's next to this Avatar. Son of a bitch. Right, I should have expected that. I still don't want to take a shot at it though. I feel. Hold on, let's move Whisper over here before we forget. Let's see, how big is your AoE? Looks like it's within this tile, so that's fine.
It's not too far.
You're gonna move with him. Gowan's mind shielded, so we can position him and it'll be okay. Over here. The only thing we're scared of on Calvin is the low chance that he gets tagged by one of the avatars, because that would be enough to ruin him. So we're gonna try and be extra careful on that. And we're gonna go ahead and remove the signal.
Taken care of.
Yep, that's fine. We're not gonna move you though. If we could just pin this other Archon down or freeze him, you know what? That might be exactly what we do. Is yeah, we're gonna quick throw him, and then we're going to Frost Bomb and take mind control of him with our Avatar on the follow-up turn. That's the play. Because regular Avatars are immune to the Frost stuff. They have like all the immunities to elemental stuff. I'm pretty sure Burninator needs to be moved up, but putting her too close might just get her ruined by something. We could put her over here on the side and put her in position to try and get some easy focus from killing whatever teleports in, assuming, of course, something even teleports in from this side.
So it is decided.
But we're going to be optimistic and assume that it's going to be like that. And Defiant is going to be over here in cover. Not really super relevant, because it's probably, again, just going to try and do the mind control thing.
Scanning.
We don't have anyone that... I mean, I don't know if she's fine inside of the Soulless Aura. I think she is. I guess we will find out. Man, I really wish our girl here could just run and gun. Oh well. That should be it. Let's see how they respond.
Holding position.
Guard it up. Yep. Guessed right. They're going to come in on the right side this time. Hopefully it's another Avatar. It's Sectoids? That's different. Alright, the Avatar's out of it, and they regained 5 HP. I'm about to get a ton of ruler reactions, though, so I might be able to just smoke that Avatar before it gets back up. Why is it going to Defiant? I don't know. Why would it be going to her? But I guess we should take advantage of it. There's an 87% chance that we get to just destroy this Avatar before he gets to counterattack, which... I don't know. Then there's just the Commander's Avatar, getting a chance to get that Ruinous Blast on him. I think the play we have to make, though, is we have to Null Lance this Avatar. We have to make sure it goes down before it can get a move in edgewise. Because with letting them get a move in is just a chance that it gets a Soulfire and kills one of our people. You're telling me Undying Loyalty just triggered on that? Come on. And... Alright, bunch of chrysalids. We haven't seen a chrysalid chameleon in a while. That's kind of fun. And of course, he immediately goes invis and tries to burrow out. So we're waiting on the other avatar to show up. I assume he's going to show up on this side unless they do these in sequence. I do not remember if they do. If they do, we need to go ahead and reposition our man over there and make sure of that. But I don't know. What we're definitely going to do, though, is turn around, get into cover from this position, and hit a domination that's actually going to trigger on this Archon Prime, who unfortunately is frozen, but is still probably the best candidate for a mind control that we can get. That's the sound we wanted to hear. Gotta pay attention to the Solosaurus next time the Avatars show up. Have a frozen Prime, yay. The question now is, do we go ahead and send the Burninator to clean up in here, get some slices in, try and take out the Lancer. It's probably fine just to get her over here and kill out this size zombie. Least amount of danger for her. She has the sustaining spear, but we're not going to waste it. She's probably going to be our person we move in closest to fight the avatars, if we can get away with that, just because if they reactionary blast her, she is not guaranteed to immediately die like some of our other soldiers would be. In theory, our avatar can just take out all of them as well, but I don't know if I want to do that. Sadir moving in on these chrysalids could be really good. I think we can safely... I kind of want to keep Whisper nearby the commander just in case. I don't know if that's going to be the game-winning play, but it feels pretty good. Big Q. I think I just want to centralize him in the middle of the arena. Not do anything crazy with him just yet. Calvin's over here, though, actually, so we could go ahead and just send him in. Or we can do the thing with Bandit, activate Serial, and just kill 3 crystals in a row. Right? Yeah.
Who's next?
Ooh. Gotta love that confidence. Just one at a time. Get him down there. And if the big white one shows up, we can just handle him with point blank, which is still... Oh, sweet, a panic. And that was also a hair trigger, which is really good. I wonder if it's like a double refund? I don't know if that works.
Enemies down.
Never dead. We still have a blue action to reload with. I think we're going to take that instead of the... Oh, hey, it's actually...
Good to go.
Did our primary reload properly this time? How about that? So we'll take the blue action and actually reload. Ooh, that's very tempting. This is guaranteed to hit, and it has a very high chance of outright killing the hunter, so I think we're going to go ahead and take it. Yeah. It had a pretty wide damage variance, but it was mostly in our favor, so we're going to go ahead and happily shoot them down. I got a camera hang up. Okay, we're fine. That is guaranteed, not guaranteed to do anything. If it connects, it's going to be a good setup for one of our other people, and he's not doing anything else over here right now. Anyway, we could set him up for Overwatch, and that wouldn't be awful, especially if the other chrysalid shows up. Yeah, I think I talked myself into it. And we're going to go ahead and just do an Overwatch. Use that big rifle to try and make sure no one's 600 people. And then there's no need to bring Sadir over there. Get all that purple reflecting off her, making her look badass. But anyway, I think we're gonna sick her on all the sectoids over here. She's gonna set her in here and set her to route, and she'll intercept all of them doing anything, I think. But that will require her to Icarus jump. So we're gonna go ahead and put her next to this elite lancer. There we are. And she should be able to clean up this side pretty handedly. Do we want to risk doing anything? I guess not. You know what? Windcaller's Legacy should trigger on this. Let's see. He dodged, but at least he set on fire, so we can do a little bit less. So now we can Windcaller's Legacy, and now we can go ahead and route, which apparently one of these sectoids is not in range for. But this should be enough to keep him out of here. And we want to keep Sadir close to Whisper. We could probably move them up a little bit and still be fine. Diamond, if they try and get too fancy, she could smoke them over here. I kind of want to get her in position over here in case other stuff comes from this next part, and we are correct in assuming it comes from here. I kind of think we are. So I think we're going to pull her over here in preparation for a Rage Strike. God willing, she does not have to deal with one of the avatars, though. That would suck a lot. Calvin, we're going to sprint. We're going to sprint him to get him into some high ground, because if we can get him into that position, it'll be really tight for all of us. Going to put you into high ground cover as well. Big Q. Again, we are just going to centralize you. You should be fine over there. And Sadir, do we want to put you in some high cover over somewhere? We got to put you next to Whisper, but we also have to give you some sight lines. Which this should be a good in-between for that, so looking good. And anything else she needs to do? No need to use any of her healing or special powers just yet. She has a crazy high accuracy. Her gun never got upgraded, bless her sweet little heart. Alright, we were almost right. It was this side which was the wrong area. And that is another avatar. Lovely. Alright, unfortunately our Soulfire is on cooldown, but we do have stasis on the commander. So if we can see him from there, which we might be able to, we can put him in stasis for a full turn and get a turn to clean up his goon squad that came in with him, which is a Viper Prime, which, I don't know, I'm not crazy worried about that. We're going to route, and they have melee vulnerability, so with the boosted X, she is almost guaranteed to get all these sectoids. Well, you know, the ones that are within movement range. If this one over here decides to fall back closer, then, you know, really great stuff will happen for us. I cannot see him from this location. Damn. Alright. Which I think means he can't see me, so we might be able to just get a sneaky mind control on something. I do not think that's going to be the case. We can put a Dimensional Rift over really far in that direction. I'm afraid to move, because if I move, he gets to reactively do something if he manages to see us. A Rift to hit just him. I don't know if that's good enough. I probably want to save that. I would love to smoke him from here with a Null Lance, but again, that is on cooldown. So I think what we're going to do is we're just going to take a shot on this Elite Lancer, just a basic bullet on him. Should be enough to ruin him for now. Use your bullets when you got them. Getting everything on cooldown at once would be pretty bad for us. A miss! Ah, well. I did not think she could miss on those. I guess it's the shield lowering her accuracy even more. But I didn't want to bring the katana just in case she, well, she needed to throw the axe. But it doesn't look like that's going to be something to worry about. Insanity? I don't know. Again, there's just the shoot him while you can mentality, which I think we're going to go for. Just get him out the way. I didn't want him to potentially do anything nasty, so that works for me. We got a route on this. Let's see if it triggers. To this moon. Go back to your people, sectoid. Oh my god, the physics in this game are great. They don't always make sense, but the physics are great. And we have this nasty boy over there. I'm going to be doing something. And
They're bringing in reinforcements.
more reinforcements over.
There is nowhere to hide.
I'm not really sure how that happened, but you know, whatever. Stopped cold. Is he dead?
Armor still holding.
Dang. Okay, not dead, but ruined. Excuse me. He is dead. This is the you can't show up zone. 67 is not a really high chance to hit him, but we have free reloads. Let's go ahead and take it. I don't want to waste a mind control on Insectoid. 2 damage, that's pretty good. Even with a miss, we managed to impair them a little bit. Alright. Anything worth worrying about? I don't know. We have our Archon Prime finally. Kinetic plating. For some reason, giving us some shielding? I don't know what that's about. Maybe it's just damage we do to something? Gives us health back? I don't think that's true. Maybe it's shooting? Gives us health back? I don't know. Let's see. This is still not technically our turn, apparently. I find that to be kind of odd. We are, of course, going to use the Commander's Ruler action to do something. I feel like this is a fine time for a Void Rift. That is a chance to instant kill several of them. But there's also the Mind Control, the Elite Shield Bearer line of play, which sounds pretty good, except that I cannot see it. Damn. Which means, you know, maybe Dimensional Rifts to play. Just shut down this whole area. Put a lot of hurt on them. Yeah, making this a no-go zone for them is pretty good. Going ahead and getting off cooldown, also really good. Probably won't kill them, but it's still pretty good.
I have sight beyond vision.
And that gives him a cooldown thing. Our Archon Prime could do something from here. He has pretty low everything, so I don't know if we're gonna get to do anything fancy. Doesn't look like the Avatar can see him, and the triggering of the reactions is the main thing on that, so I think we're gonna be fine. Let's go ahead and try and zap this Codex with our Prime Archon. Miss! Can't have nothing in Detroit. And then I think she still can't be seen from the Avatar over here, which means we're gonna go ahead and get a slice on him. I don't know why she's getting to do this. I don't know what the trigger is, but you know what, I'll take it. This works for me.
Hostile neutralized.
And we're definitely not going to teleport in right now. Not until we have something else to weaken him up and then follow through with our rest of our team. Which I do not know what we have for that. Apparently Diamond's armor is really messed up. A lot of stuff from the last mission is not what I thought it was supposed to be at right now, which is confusing things for me a little bit. How do we handle this? Having some weird interactions with squad sight and stuff on our people. I think, what is the play here? God, it is so hard to work with these avatars. Again, having any organic target nearby this thing, do anything, so even repositioning is bad, but doing anything will cause us to suffer. Let's see, let's double check what immunities it has, if we can find him. There he is. Okay, every action that we take that it can see. Teleports away when hurt, soul steal, half damage to back comes back as health or a blade of HP. Stasis shield, allies. Sustained, of course, schism, fortress, okay, acid, electrical, explosive fire, frost, and poison, yeah. Pretty much anything that's an element, and mental negative effects, so basically anything that's not basically anything that's not untyped psionic, like psionic damage with bullets, he seems to be capable of regenerating from. Sees all concealed units, I don't know how that's working, apparently he cannot see Whisper, I am so fine with that. If we move in with Spartan Charge, what does he reflexively do? He makes us sad. That's one thing. What can Bandit see? You can see a couple of Vipers. That's about it. It's not what we want. That's not good enough. We have that chameleon over here, still over here, I guess, not really doing a whole lot of anything. The Avatar can't see us, so let's post up over here. And maybe we should have grappled to the high ground. I don't know. That probably would have been a better play, honestly. The Viper Prime is in position over there, and despite all the nonsense on our gun, squad sight, defense, disadvantage, and low cover, with it being on a higher plane than us, make things a little more difficult. Q could run in and soften up the Avatar with a punch, and then he'll reflexively do his thing. I can't see. I can assault teleport all the way over here, and that would probably let me see him. But then again, he is completely high covered there, so maybe not. I don't know. We can go all the way over here. Can't see him there. Looks like our best places to actually have vision on him are not best places for our character, which is problematic to say the least. Here would be good, I think. I mean, all of this is about to get smoked by the Null Rift, I am pretty sure. The only question I have is, will he get to react to seeing me teleport? He didn't see me start the move, so maybe not, but I think to be extra safe, we're going to go ahead and use Whisper's Inspire on him, maybe. And we're going to go ahead and... Well, first off, let's check and see what's off cooldown. That's an important question. Alright, Soulfire is off cooldown, so that's a good. So we're gonna go ahead and Mind Merge on Blade of HP, bonus spell. That's not gonna do anything against psychic damage. Can she do anything else with her blue movement? She can do an advanced teamwork to buff him up. Malaise to ruin the stuff over in this field a little bit more is still a regular action. She can reposition as well. I mean, I don't have to stay here. I just have to stay near Sadir. And to make sure that I can inspire the right targets. Which means I may have to move her up here anyway, doesn't it? So I guess move her here. That should be still in Sadir's aura. Oh god. The Avatar didn't see that, right? Okay. I think being in shadow helped. And then we are going to inspire our Avatar. And again, he can't see her because of shadow, in theory. So we should be fine. Alright, we can assault teleport forward and deck him in the chipper chops. Real quick on the Archon here, let's see. Let's reload our... what's it? Because we don't want the Avatar to potentially see it. I wish I had a stick I could just shake around and eventually I can reload lasers into it. The design on Archon is so neat. Right, Codex down. Psionic bomb dealt with. Potential psionic bomb dealt with. Now, we could... what do we do with you? So we're going to come back to you, right? Yeah. I think I misplayed. I'm going to Vest Inspire myself. And get up here. Because that'll still be good. Because they're probably going to start teleporting on this side next. I heard a skitter. And now we can probably get some decent shots. We got some hundreds. None of these are shots I care about, though. That 75 is a lot better than what it was. And it is a Viper Prime. I'm considering going ahead and setting that up. Did they take that shot? I really wish he could take down the Avatar with it, but I just don't know if that's going to be possible. Overdrive to increase our chances to hit with Concussive Strike probably would not do it. He'll probably do a reactionary mind control. That's all I can see him really doing. But we need to make sure. Pull no punches when it comes to these avatars. They are nonsense. We want to put as much damage onto him as we can in a single hit. Come on. That should be enough for a soul strike, or not a soul strike, a soul fire from our avatar to put him down into sustain mode, which is what we really want. He will see us, so he'll get a reaction after we punch him, but hopefully we can just follow up with our own assault teleport, chase him down, and then soul fire him. Alright, 8 damage. Yeah, that's enough. Right, what does he do? Assault teleport, jump to low profile. So all he does is escape. That's fine. That means that we can just chase him down with our assault teleport way over here and do our own reactionary soul fire on him, right? If he doesn't get to react to this. Whew, thank God. Okay. Now we hit our soul fire on their other avatar. It's like a puzzle game instead of a fight almost. And drop him down. And I think the play after that is we have to move someone in close that after he decides he wants to get back up and try and ruin us, he will get tagged by whoever that soldier is. We might bring 2 over into this area, honestly. Why is this movement so weird? Oh, the wyvern's blocking that, Okay, hold on. If we get super lucky, this will crit and just remove the wyvern from the equation. We don't gotta worry about it anymore. Lightning hand, go for it, right? 9 damage. That's still pretty good. I'm not gonna complain about that. Q can go ahead and do a lightning strike to get this thing out of the way so Calvin can reposition a little bit easier, and then he will be close by so that the we are right next to the avatar, who's going to regenerate 4 health, have 5 health after that, and he has 4 armor. A reactionary counter strike is not going to be enough to take him down, unfortunately. What's our... Yeah, he still can't see the avatar. They're in just the right position to really bother the absolute piss out of us. Our odds to hit went down because he can no longer see the avatar. Forgot about that. That is kind of an issue. We do have to worry about this Viper Prime still. What else do we have in our pockets? Again, repositioning Q to do that would not be the best. We could probably just mountain miss this. Maybe. We probably will not hit ourselves. I don't know if we can afford to risk doing that. We could just concussive strike, get rid of something. These are all really hurt. They may move out of there. I don't know. There's a lot to consider and a lot of bad nastiness going on. There's always Siren animation, but that's kind of tucked away in its own useless corner, and we have to keep her close to Whisper to keep her immune to other stuff that they may try and pull off. But they want to go ahead and summon some decoys, similar to we had to the Berserker. Get them on the map, and they might get reactionary mind controls on them, but I think having them choke up other things on the map would be really, really good for us. I also think I want to go ahead and cast a Void Rift to guarantee the death of these 4 right here, because they might be able to get out of it. These 2 probably can't. They're probably stuck there. Just in case, we want to go ahead and make sure that the mutons and the codex go down, because it would just take a little bit for them to all ruin our good time here. And that frees up Diamond to do her thing. And if these 2 ever try to get closer or stay there, they're pretty much dead. Now, she might be able to get in and crit on the avatar. I think we're going to do a charge to get her in position so she can have a follow-up attack to land on maybe this wyvern or something.
Go, go, go!
But we want her to be right here, just in case. I could get there by yellow default movement. Why did it... Huh, okay, well... Did not go as we wanted it to, but... That's fine, I guess. Why is your movement so... Is it me or is his movement really low? It is. That's very strange. I don't know why it's doing that. What else can we do from this position? Because we want to get him close as well, so he can try and do his strike onto the Avatar if it tries to run away, because that should be within the amount of tiles necessary to do that. But if it does an assault teleport, I don't know. I don't know. There's a lot that could go wrong still. And being on fire right here would be really bad for us. Maybe we just take shots at the Prime. Try and hit it with a Condemn the Weak and do +6 damage, minimum 16. Maximum is the kill, but again, maximum's probably not going to happen. I guess we play super safe and we still focus on the Avatar. The other stuff that they can do to Calvin that is not Avatar stuff does not really matter. He is just tough enough to shrug most of that off. And from this position, I think we're still going to, I don't know, overwatch this. Drop it, this one's mine, onto the Viper Prime. A free overwatch. And we will, I guess, take the initial shot. 75% chance to crit. If this hits, she's dead, so we'll take it, just in case. That's enough.
Hostiles pacified.
Which is going to cause a panic on the shield bearer, which means he might not even do his thing. Means he might even... Okay. Maybe it's a bit hopeful to hope he'd kill the Purifier for us in panic, but, you know. Hope is what drives the human race or something, right? And... I really want to ruin this Avatar, but I do not think I can. We'll overwatch. We'll be hopeful, and just for the off chance that it will work, we will go ahead and do that. And then we're going to pull forward our lady with the double swords. We're going to put her in the center of the map-ish, if we can get away with that. And Defiant is just going to run up here and stick. Now she's actually got to hoof it since the Icarus jump is off cooldown, or on cooldown, excuse me. And that's our turn. Alright, no third Avatar yet, please. That is not much better, but something we can handle. Probably going to have to reposition our boy the Bandit. He is tough, but he is not solo 3 Berserker stuff. His gun's not that big. Come on. Let's see what we're really got to deal with this turn. Alright. Here we are. Come on, nail the shot. She is such a good lady. True queen. Triggering trench warfare and combat rush as well. Whew. Okay. That problem has been successfully handled. That's to worry about here. Just time Viper. It's not really that big a deal. We need to reposition our man over here to try and get him to where he can get combat reactions off of the forces coming in on the side. Alright, reposition on the Wyvern. I mean, you can shoot Q, but it's not going to do much. Are we getting a reactionary shot from over there? Damn! Good thing we didn't waste anything on the of our commander's actions on that Viper. That would have been sad. Spear is just fine.
Incoming fire.
And close the gate. Ruin the group. Oh. Uh-oh. That's a little unfortunate for them. I didn't expect that to happen.
You cannot run.
At least it happened in that order. Giving us scampers. That's probably not going to do anything. Yeah. Let's run through this as fast as we can. Come on. One more Avatar and we got it. Worst comes to worst, again, we will just stasis the little thing until we can get everyone into the proper positioning. Let's see here. Alright. It's not on the map right now, so by the time it does show up, we will have access to our Soulfire, which is phenomenal. I think right here has the highest chance of him seeing stuff to react to. Let's go ahead and stick him forward in this spot. Maybe that works. We're also going to go ahead and, I think, Void Rift all of these Berserkers if we can get the squares just right. Come on. It's not quite big enough. That's fine. That's perfectly fine. We're still going to do it because we're probably going to chain a bunch of insanities onto them. Yeah. I'll take 32 damage on a bunch of Berserkers. I'll take that every time, especially if we get all these free cast. Given how strong we are, it's a very high chance we'll get mind controls, but if not, we'll at least rupture and hurt them. Did that already go away? That's odd. Alright, we're also going to move our Archon Prime in as far as he can go. That's a good shield for us. Our Hive drones are going to move up on these sides over here. And did we leave one over here? I think we leave one here as a distraction, just in case. There's a case to be made about just running up in there and ruining them with a Void Conduit. I think that's actually what we're going to do, is do the Ionic Storm. They're all quite low, and this position should be enough damage to kill everything there, and have the benefits of a net gain of focus. Yeah. See, bump up to 3 there? That's her getting all of them. That's our girl. Power.
Suffer the true force of our will.
God, I'm gonna miss her after this campaign's over. So much. Alright, let's see. She's tough. I don't know if I want to run her in there without any armor. But, I mean... Again, she is crazy tough, so I think it's fine. We'll just run her in. She'll take stuff to the armor if it comes down to it. We're still moving these together as a pair, so we're going to reposition Sadir first, and after that we'll move in Whisper. And I say reposition, I imagine everything's going to be in this area coming in soon. So we want to be as close as possible to that, I feel is an okay way to go about doing this. We have our waste to charge, impairing her movement, that's fine. What we're trying to do is we're going to do the same setup before, if we can get away with it, where we have Calvin and her able to react to whatever her movements are going to be. Hope that goes well. Let's see, what else can we do from this position? Q is still way over here doing his thing, I think. We can probably help him move in a little bit closer
In short order.
with the help of the bandit's abilities. I don't know how important that is.
No place for you to go now.
Probably good enough, though. Let's mark where he's going to be. He'd be right here next to the commander, so that'd be our yellow movements. Let's go ahead and use advanced teamwork on him.
Enemy should fear us.
Get him in position because he is the only thing that is guaranteed to never be mind controlled if these avatars pull some crazy stuff out of their hats at the last second. I believe it's there for that. So we can't quite get in position for a good what do they call it? Supernova. Which would be probably enough to take down all the Berserkers, but we do have the ability to go in with a like a blaster bomb. Why is it taking less optimal pathing just because it has more movement available? Jesus Christ. Okay, that was another wasted movement. I don't know what the game's up to right now, but it's starting to piss me off. Maybe we just drop smoke on ourselves here? Apparently smoke will do damage, never mind. Smoke warhead, that's kind of bad, honestly. And no one else has any movement. We could dual strike something, really no need to do that though. Who is the biggest threat? Oh, any of the Berserkers is technically a big threat, I suppose, but who is the biggest threat? We could try one more time to try an ambush on somebody. Which I guess we're gonna do. If it triggers, then he'll be able to just blast through all of them. The last few times we tried to do this, it just did not work.
Area on lockdown.
We'll see.
Digging in.
Alright. Is this the last one? Yep, there it is. Last avatar. Huh.
Target down.
That's gotta be an introduction. We're here to save the day, and then they just get smoked immediately as they teleport in. But it's looking like he's only gonna get the one shot.
I know where you are.
We're gonna get a reaction on our side, though. Unfortunately, the enemy avatar can see our commander, so I think our reaction is going to have to be a stasis on him. If, of course, we can see him. No, actually, it doesn't look like he can see our commander. We may have just barely dodged him being able to ruin us like that, so that's pretty great. So that we can reposition, I think, would be the best play for us. Maybe. Maybe. I don't know. We could just drop an Insanity on this Fanatic Crusader. Keep him from doing anything too screwy with us, because he has mind control powers as well, and I don't think anything's going to get through the mind shields, but just in case. I don't know what all's been done to this mission. Alright. That takes a decent cover spot for the enemy avatar, which is pretty nice. I forgot about this chrysalid. Alright, looks like he's going to go for the Archon, which is good. That's why he's there. Is there any mind controls that we want to get off on somebody? Pathfinder exists, I guess, so that's something we could do. He's probably in range of the Solace on the Avatar, so that's not something we really care to do right there. We're saving the stasis just in case. I'm really worried that we're not going to get it back in time for our actual go-around, but we'll see. Getting the mind control off could be fine. For a short duration, I don't know. I don't think it's really worth it. We might go ahead and give an Inspire to somebody to get them into a better position. A Sadir might have some better actions he can pop off on us right now, so let's go ahead and use the Inspire. That being on cooldown doesn't really matter because we want to use most of our actions in the avatar to move ourselves to the music and what have you. Let's see. That didn't work. Alright, got a dodge on the Prime. Does he get a reaction? Archon Superiority. So he gets to attack in response to stuff like that. That's fun. Did that Inspire do anything to you? Yes, it did. Okay, that's good. Domination's not back off of cooldown just yet. We could Soulfire something. Not really something that we care to do, though. Phase Walking, we've got to leave him next to her, again. Don't want to soul merge ourselves to the commander, or I guess anybody, honestly, because it could very easily go poorly. Null Ward, I suppose? Null Ward's fine. Yeah. Get everyone some extra shielding, the extra for the basic enemies. That's the only thing that really matters, I think. We could just shoot as well. I mean, we don't have to be super fancy. Again, use your bullets when you can. There we are. Is that a stun? That's a stun. But he gained his actions back immediately. And Archon superiorities in response. Wow, what? I don't know what's up with that. I'm a big fan, though. Take another shot. Probably just this Berserker, try and get it down. If we crit, that's probably it for him. No crit, though. but he is low enough to where I feel pretty comfortable anyway. Smart Scanner Mark II. I guess the ambush is only for one unit? I'm not sure. I assume with the fact that it covers in an AoE, that it was for everyone in there. But maybe that's just to more accurately direct where you want your Overwatches to be. I'm not sure.
I'm alright.
Elite Lancer? I did not see him. That's that could have been bad. Any other bullets we want to put in anybody? Let's go ahead and get rid of this other Berserker. Alright, anything else? We got more teleports, that's fun. Hopefully it's not something too bad.
Advent position.
Just sectoids and a heavy. That's not bad at all. Alright, Commander Avatar, what do we do? First, of course, we're going to use a free reload on our borrowed rifle. Now, we can assault teleport, but we have to manage to get through all of this armor as well once we start doing stuff, which, that's going to be a task. I don't know if we can pull that off just yet, or at all, honestly. We could just start putting in big, huge blast in this area. Nothing is stopping us from just stun grenading to get rid of all of his flunkies for the time being. Unless Solus would clear that. I guess that does count as a mental effect, doesn't it? Can we get to the Avatar? Yes, we can. Question is, is that going to be good enough to do anything after that? Where's Calvin? Where are you at, buddy? There we are. Calvin's over here. He cannot see the Avatar. Way too hidden, apparently. We can get a free throw-in of a Sios grenade. That might be able to hurt him. I don't know what kind of damage that is. I guess we're about to find out. I gotta find some way to approach the situation, right? God, is that just... The Avatar is the priority. Other stuff is fluff. We have to hit the Avatar. Let's see. Immune. To whatever that was supposed to do, it is immune. But it was a free action. I'm glad we tested it first. Now, something really dangerous we could do, is something we've been saving, just in case we've been in a spot like this one, is to Spartan charge him. And if we Spartan charge him, he will take a huge amount of damage. Calvin hits like a truck. And that will be able to go through all that, especially with the boosted crit. And then we should be able to assault teleport and put him down for this next turn. But then that leaves Calvin really exposed. But after that, I think we can just safely stun grenade all of this stuff to get to the next turn. I think that's it. That's the play. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is. Come on, Mr. Spartan, man. See what you can do. As long as he does not reactionarily destroy our entire setup, we should be fine. Alright, crit damage through the armor, then take a shot, which should also crit. Also dropping a panic, but you can't react just yet. We're not done shooting you. Hold on just a second. There we are. Take that. Go down to 20, which is another crit, which is another set of panics. Not even his turn. He's ruining them. Look at this. This is ridiculous. God, I love this guy. I'm going to miss him too. We go in to punch somebody, and instead he chain panics the entire pod. Assault teleport getting farther away. That's bad. But at least he can't react to Calvin's reactions. Well, he handled most of that by himself, didn't he? And then we, of course, assault teleport in as far as we can. I would love to get behind cover. guarantee that we'd be able to see the guy from back here. I think we can easily see him from here. And the elite destroyer does not appear to be panicked, so that's a problem. But I don't know. I think we just have to do it. Avatar's priority. We have enough shielding and our own nonsense that we can handle it. Alright, Soulfire. Where are you? Put him into sustain. $30 damage, Jesus Christ. Imagine that hitting one of our boys. Ooh, okay, Calvin, you get up here. No, you get right there. Because when he wakes up, we need to guarantee you get those shots off on him. It cannot be a maybe thing. It has to happen. Similar, if we can get... I don't think we can get Diamond that far, even with a charge. Especially since charge is on cooldown. That would hamper it, wouldn't it? We can stick her right here, though.
No need to ask twice.
Next to all these panic boys. Speaking of panic boys and our Archon and all the other fun stuff we can do, he is out of actions. I guess his Sentinel stuff messed with something. I'm not sure. Soulstorm's not exactly what we're looking for. We could null lance, hit quite a few good targets. Can't really move the Archon though. That's a problem. Come on. Okay, we could do that, which we might do. Whisper. Can we drop an advanced teamwork? There we are. That's not really necessary, but it will allow me to drop a Condemn the Weak on somebody, which will probably be enough to maybe kill them. Let's see. Oh, you know what? It won't be, which is nuts. It's weird to think that he's not instantly going to kill somebody with a shot. But I suppose that will happen occasionally. I wish I could see him to go after him, but no dice. I think the big brain play is to just reload to guarantee he has the bullets to put into the avatar at the start of this next turn. Yeah, for sure. Let's find a good target. Good target might just be this Elite Destroyer Commando. 100% chance to hit, 40% chance to crit. Putting as much damage into him as possible is not bad, but again, that leaves Bandit flanked, doesn't it? We could point blank something nearby. And we'll point blank you. Put the damage on you. Bleeding and marked.
Hit the plate.
Hip fire, making that a little bit better. And then we can get over here. All of this is kind of irrelevant, I think. Just kind of dancing around things that are actually issues. But I want to make sure we get whatever we can. So we're going to go ahead and drop the Insanity on you, just to have it done. I'm not really worried about this heavy. Bandit's armored up and has some ablative plating, so if he has to stay there, he'll still be fine probably. But I am going to play as optimally as I can, just in case things go poorly. Like this does not look like it's going to actually hit the Lancer, and that makes me really nervous. So I kind of don't want to do it, but I feel like I also just kind of have to. What's this grenade I have? Ghost grenade. Ooh, actually. You know what? No. We're going to see if it connects. If it does, that's glorious, but I don't think it will. I trust the tiles more than the icons. Okay, the icons were actually right that time. You know, thankfully. I'm not going to worry about the chrysalids. I don't think our lady back here is going to be able to do much, unfortunately. We'll move her in as best we can. She is the backup plan in case things go absolutely horribly for Calvin. You know, hope it doesn't, but you have to plan for the eventuality. Go ahead and throw that axe. ruined.
Hostiles pacified.
And after that, we have, I guess we're gonna drop the obsession on the Berserker.
My sword is thirsty.
Ooh. So much hate. Chrysalid we still don't care about. I guess we'll move them up just to do it. They are pretty much just distraction units for us. We'll go over here.
Good copy. Moving on target.
The main thing we were worried about was the guy shooting us in the back from this position, so now that's no longer an issue. We're going to go ahead and focus on more pressing concerns, like putting a bullet into this guy over here. Yeah. We don't need him to die, not necessarily. We just need him to have ruined stats from Red Fog. Of course, we keep Whisper nearby to do her thing. She can silence the sane mind on something if completely necessary. I mean, there's this Archon over here, but again, I don't know. You know what? It's probably fine. It's a panic on an enemy. It's a 100% chance to do something to him. An enemy not doing something is an enemy we don't have to worry about. Trigger. And burning. This poor guy. Looks like we're gonna get a ruler reaction off of him doing that, which means we're probably gonna go ahead and put some big hurt onto this guy right here. Well, maybe not. It's a fair amount of armor. I think we're going to cut the nonsense and just shoot him with the null lance. Be real safe, real secure. He may go into sustain actually, but if he goes into it, he doesn't. Nope, he is just dead. Never mind. That works for me. We're gonna move Q up, and he is probably gonna go into Overwatch again. I don't think it'll really matter. We're pretty much in that. I think we're in a good spot. Everything's either panicked, dead, or can't really do much to our troopers. So I think this is it. And just in time too. The heavy stuff's starting to show up. Alright, panic, panic, panic. I heard a reload. I heard a reload. I think that means Calvin killed him. Maybe? Maybe not.
Possible miscalculation.
Oh. Oh, the commander. We can move in on him if we want to. Insanity? Would that be enough? Or would that trigger the avatar? We can't even do it on him because he's immune to those effects. 82, and he has a lot of armor, potentially. Roll low, we probably won't get the crit. 3 damage. If he assault teleports, we're in danger. He might not get to do anything. Let's just pass. We're gonna pass, not do anything, and not trigger a ruler reaction. That's the play. Okay, didn't damage him, so he does not get to react. Yes! Yes! Oh, the final shot from our boy, Calvin Brown, the man who never earned a nickname. And that's it. Let's enjoy our victory. Just be quiet.
That gate's not gonna hold much
Let me
longer.
close this gate down.
Shen, tell me you've got a plan B here.
Nice work.
Wasn't anything on my end. This shouldn't even be possible. Unless...
Commander.
I am
whatever
the
it is
commander.
You're doing, it's working.
Just make sure you save enough juice for your own trip home.
Commander, you okay? We just lost contact.
here, Doctor.
I forgot this
It's
part.
the elders. They're overwhelming our link, enveloping the commander's consciousness.
Then sever the connection.
We do that, we risk a complete overload.
I got that blue magic.
Vital stabilizing. Synaptic activity returning to acceptable levels.
And one transdimensional psionic network down for the count.
Mission accomplished, Commander.
Local group of aliens tries to talk shit, tell me I'm not ready for something, as I proceed to 1v3 their ass.
Broadcasting on all frequencies. Advent is in
Not sure I understand the reasoning there.
Heavy fighting continues in the city's centers as Advent forces attempt to regroup.
We're barely keeping up with the flood of refugees here, as people continue to desert the Advent-controlled city centers.
Full curfew remains in effect as the administration deals with the ongoing crisis.
How did you keep your
To all
job?
of you in the occupied zones, hold your ground. Continue the fight. We promise you, help is on the way.
Nice. And that's brave and all. But why isn't he just being shot? And also, how much independent thought the Advent soldiers have. I thought after we shut the network, all the stuff on top of the building started to lose their brains. Interesting. I guess we'll find out in Xcom 3, huh? And here's my favorite part. Come on. There it is. Did you know XCOM was a prequel to the Pacific Rim series? Nah, but seriously, I cannot wait. I hope it's Terror from the Deep so bad whenever they finally decide to bring it to us. How old is this game now? 4? 5 years?
What next?
We finally come in from the cold.
I've never seen this. I haven't beaten, like, actually beaten the game since War of the Chosen. Huh. Yeah.
Brothers and sisters, welcome home.
Got a little bit of the lag there, but, you know, whatever. I'm so proud of them. And next is
With the psionic network
Yep.
down, the core is even stronger.
Gather everyone. Our time is short. We won but a battle. Now the real war begins.
Oh, come on. They gave us an even bigger tease about the ocean. It has to be. It has to be a rehash of Terror from the Deep, right? Come on. That's a lot of dead aliens. I lost soldiers? Oh, I guess it's counting like chrysalid and stuff like that. Stuff that didn't go on the wall. Successful shots, pretty high. Average turns left on the turn time. You know, that was pretty good. Feeling nice about that one. It was, you know, modded and all that. The world average is 3. Negative 2,000. How does that even work? Okay, whatever. Number level 3 soldier bonds, 3. I didn't do any breakthroughs that time, but yeah, whatever. The world's average is none? That's... I don't know. That's weird. Number of Magi. That would be, the Burninator, right? Days to beam. Yeah, I kind of did other stuff until that point, so here we go. Sick. Got mad money. Intel paid a lot. Man. It was a long time in the making when we finally managed to get to this modded mess. I am going to miss our All-Stars there with the Burninator, Calvin, the Bandit, and Big Q, that All-Star pair. I don't think after their bond went off, Calvin, the Bandit missed a shot to retaliate on anybody who tried to attack his robot buddy. Just put him down. Whisper and the Bandit, just her pumping stuff into him from the sidelines like the most superpowered psionic cheerleader, letting him destroy stuff. Our ninja, who gets solo chosen by himself, took out the warlock in usually one turn with his sister's katana. That was a lot of fun. We had the N7 team, who I would have loved to bring along for a final mission as well, but it just wasn't in the cards. They had to sit back home and defend the Avenger, I guess. And we managed to redeem ourselves against the triple threat avatars. You know, we had to go in ourselves with our own avatar, given the nonsense that they can actually do. But, yeah, that really felt more like the avatar that the game tries to warn us about, especially considering that some of the other modded enemies make the original base game avatar look like, kind of like nothing. So I think in the future we might leave that mod on. You know, maybe, unless we can find something else that, powers them up without, you know, invalidating the rest of the team on the final mission. Calvin Brown with the final reactionary shot to kill the Avatar. Never earned a name. Jesus. And the Huntress, who managed to take out the Chrysalid Queen by herself in that 140 damage kill shot that she took on it. Instant kill. Still haven't heard back from the creator on fixing that or not, but holy crap, there were so many good moments in this run, so much stuff to cheer about. We didn't lose any actual troopers though, so I feel like despite all of what I had them throw at us, we had a little bit too much to throw back between superpowered soldiers and a lot of options in our gear. So I may tone it down for the next Xcom playthrough, which, I don't know, I don't think I'm going to go straight into another one, because I have to have time to put a different list together. I'll leave up the original collection on the workshop, what it is right now. If anyone still wants to use that monster that's put up, feel free to message me about it. You know, I'll probably make a collection for every series I do. And maybe another, like, a month from now, I'll do another XCOM series. I can't stay away from this game for too long. It just does something for me. It's the perfect amount of cheesy sci-fi nonsense and, you know, the daily amount of stress I need in my life to keep going. Can't function without that cortisol. I am wired different. But, after this, I don't know. I'm thinking about going back to make another attempt to get into the Fallout thing. There's a reason that didn't continue was because the, some of the updates were showing that the mod list I was going to use wasn't, quite up to snuff, but it's become so well curated now, it's like become an official thing on the, Wabajack Discord, so I'm probably maybe going back to that. I've also been considering heavily modded Divinity Original Sin 2 with a single character playthrough, going through that. Trying to more have it balanced out, see if that's even possible. I used to do it back in the day, but there's been so many overhauls for Divinity at this point that the base game tactic of just alpha striking everything to death and then stun locking everything you can with knockdowns and freezes isn't probably going to be enough to win the game anymore. It's probably going to be more brainy than that, and I'm excited to try that out. But no hard decisions on something for that yet. I guess we'll see tomorrow. Yeah, I'll post up something for it. At least something to fill the gap. But thank you for sticking around, and thank you for sticking through my rambling through the credits. I know this is a super interesting thing to watch. But if you've been with us since the beginning, I really appreciate it. If you showed up at any point, I really appreciate it. And hopefully you'll come back to continue seeing what I am going to be doing with this channel from now on. More XCOM, probably. I'll say before the end of the year. I don't know if it's going to be next month. And next month is going to be, what's today? Yeah, like a month-ish from now is the anniversary, so I may be busy doing other stuff in preparation for that. But yeah, thank you. If you'd like the video, give us the old like and the comment, and consider subscribing. I've actually started to get active on my Twitch now after, you know, linking it for the last 2 months, not doing a whole bunch, so maybe you can catch me there occasionally. I'm having fun streaming Hades. That game's got a whole lot of personality. And take care, and I will see you next time.